School is out for the summer, but parents want to know what the school year will look like come the fall. With numbers of new coronavirus cases decreasing, parents say they want a full return to the classroom. It comes after the provincial government gave school boards 3 options for how to safely deliver education in September. They could either start the school year off with full virtual learning, a full return to the classroom, or a hybrid model which would see one group of students in the classroom Monday and Tuesday, with another group on Thursday and Friday. Wednesday would then be used for extensive cleaning.
Make no mistake, when it comes to your kids' safety, we'll do whatever it takes. We also know that parents and students are looking for clarity around what school will look like in September. And as I've said since we announced the plan for the return to school several weeks ago, we need to be prepared for all eventualities and adopt a prudent flexibility for whatever path the outbreak takes.
Last week, school boards in Ottawa held a virtual meeting with parents to discuss plans for the fall and what options parents preferred. The idea of having students return to the classroom full-time was unanimous, with the Ontario government also jumping on board. This week, Premier Doug Ford said the goal is to have students make a full return in September if it's safe to do so.
I want to see every child in Ontario back to school full-time this September. This is what we're working towards with the support of our medical officer of health and our local school boards, and I'm confident that we will get there.
And that is a message Ottawa's Chief Medical Officer of Health, Vera Etches, echoes. Speaking during a teleconference with the media last week, she said her recommendation would be for students to make a full return to school in the fall.
And last night I had the privilege of participating in the Ottawa Carleton District School Board consultation with parents regarding the reopening of schools. And I noted my recommendation to balance the risk of COVID-19 infection with other observed impacts on the health of children, youth, and families.
Research has shown the novel coronavirus typically does not infect children in the same way, but the chances of getting it and the severity of symptoms increase with age. Etches says her viewpoint on sending kids back to school in the fall also has to do with protecting their mental health.
We need to keep our caution up, our protections up, so that we have an opportunity to reopen schools.
The Ontario government says they plan to release guidelines on what September will look like sometime in August. With the pandemic evolving day by day, they're preparing for all possible scenarios.
But return to school is a key part of learning to live with COVID-19. And keeping the virus level low again in our community is a key part of supporting a safer return.
The Ontario government says they plan to release their plan for what will happen in the classroom sometime in August. And while we don't have too many details about what that might look like, we do know it will include things like having students eat their lunch inside their classroom instead of in a cafeteria. There'll be markings on the floor directing walk-through traffic, and of course physical distancing will still be taking place. But when it comes to mask wearing, it still is unclear if that is something students and teachers will have to do. That is something school boards say they're reviewing. Charlie Cenac, WYN News, Ottawa.